Hello, welcome back to Crushing Sounds. My name is Chris. Today I'm taking a look at, oh for fuck's sake, here we go, Oranssi Pazuzu with their album Mestarin Kynsi. Cheers, Dennis. So 1,000 apologies for the last couple of months on this channel. Not that nothing has happened at all, but it's been nowhere near as consistent as I wanted it to be, or as frequent as I wanted it to be. I've had a lot of technical issues on my end over the last few weeks, which have slowed a lot of videos down. My band have been super busy with shows, which is of course amazing. We're in the final of Metal to the Masses Somerset, so who knows, might be easy to find me at Bloodstock this year. Fingers crossed, but it'll be amazing just to do the final. Cannot wait for that. I also had some tough real life shit recently that I was trying to get my head round. Yes, the beard is gone. No, I will not take any questions on that. But you didn't come here to hear about me whinging. You came to hear me talk about some heavy fucking metal. So let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. As a way of apologising for the lack of content recently, I am dropping 2 videos today, this being the first. And also I will be dropping today at the same time, if I can, the new Septicflesh album review, Modern Primitive. If you want to jump right ahead to that one and skip out on this one, check out the link in the description below. For this video, however, I have once again been invited to share my views on an album alongside a bunch of other reviewers. These are the legends in question. Go check them out on Instagram and show them some support, see what they think of the album, compare our views and whatnot. I am very jealous in times like these that I don't have to write out my reviews because I have the hard job of pronouncing this fucking thing. So, Oranssi Pazuzu are a Finnish psychedelic black metal band formed in 2007. As luck would have it, I actually have my laptop open at the moment, so I'm just going to see if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. Apparently their name is derived from the Finnish for orange, as well as the Babylonian mythical creature Pazuzu. Oh!
Pazuzu, you ungrateful gargoyle!
Right, that's a Pazuzu. Right, I get it now. Futurama teaching me, even when I didn't realise it. Thanks very much, Futurama. The album I'm looking at today, Mestarin Kynsi, no idea if that's correct, is the band's 5th album, and props again to Dennis Music Reviews for asking me to look at a band I have never heard of before, so let's go into this completely blind. So another reason why I felt the need, or rather I think it's appropriate to upload 2 videos today, is because if this was all I was going to upload for you today, that probably would have felt very anticlimactic, because I don't see myself talking about this album for very long, because to put it as bluntly as I can, I don't know how. When I loaded this album up, and I saw a 6-track album that came in at just over 50 minutes, I thought this could go one of 2 ways. This could be really cool, it could really have terrific pacing to it, or it could feel very overblown, overdone. I don't know where the time went, to be honest, those 50 minutes. It certainly didn't feel like 50 minutes, because I haven't been so completely absorbed and mesmerised by a piece of music in I don't know how long. But absorbed and mesmerised is I don't know if that's the right way to put it, more just entranced by something. I really don't think I can do my standard track by track thing for this album. The whole package just washed over me when I heard it. The beginning is haunting and building. Those harsh 5 vocals took me back to reality a little bit. They sound like traditional black metal, but by the end of the first track I was completely lost in this thing. The pulsating instruments, the weird beeping sounds that seemed to have a rhythm but I couldn't quite figure them out. Every track is like this. It creates this dreamlike atmosphere which will occasionally turn into a nightmare, only to leave you just feeling numb afterwards. The vocals sound like a night demon looming over you, the raspy guitars that cut through the tension of the more ambient sections. Sometimes everything will cut out, except for a really hard-driven guitar. You can almost hear the musicians strumming those strings as hard as they fucking can. Sometimes the noise sections are so bizarre and surreal that I'm thinking, what the hell am I even listening to here? To try and describe the sound of this band is like trying to explain in detail the feeling of fear. That's the best way I can go about describing it. Try and explain to someone who doesn't feel emotions what the feeling of fear feels like. That's what that's what I'm going through here, trying to describe what this band and this album sounds like. Did I like it? Yes, I fucking loved it. I loved it so much. I don't do drugs, so take this with a pinch of cocaine. That will get this video demonetized. Fortunately, I don't make any money anyway. But the first time I sat down and just put this album on without really thinking much of what I was going to get into, it's the closest I've been in such a long time to feeling a new sensation when listening to a piece of music. That might sound extremely melodramatic, and I'm wincing inside having just said it, but that's honestly how I feel about this thing. I was drawn so deeply into this album in a way that I simply cannot describe. Go read the reviews of these other awesome people here. I'm sure they'll have done a way better job at getting to the nut of this thing than me. I think it's more their kind of genre of the metal scene than mine. I'm not normally into a lot of black metal or these real deep cut black metal bands. The other guys might be able to put into words more what this band are doing than I can, but something about trying to vocalize the thoughts I have on this thing just feels weird. So go listen to this thing. I'm still processing it, especially if you've never heard this band before like me. For God's sake, go in blind. It will absolutely blow your mind. At least it did mine. I hope this terrible review has made it even a little bit tempting to go and check out Oranssi Pazuzu.
Pazuzu!
If you are so inclined, please also check out the Septicflesh review, which has also dropped on this channel, hopefully at around the same time. Links down in the description below. Otherwise, have an awesome day, go listen to some amazing heavy metal, and I'll see you all in the next video.